In this video, we are going to be breaking down how I mounted my hazmat placards from start to finish. Just a PSA, I'm not very good at welding, but I tried my best and I think it turned out pretty good. You let me know down in the comments below how I did, but without further ado, let's get into these placards. So, both of them need to be 6 1/4 long. So, we'll flip this around. We are going to be fabbing up a stand for the placards. With that being said, we're gonna be testing out our new welder. And before you watch this, I have no idea to weld. Let me know how I did. That was a pretty clean cut. So the funny thing is every time I do something like this, I feel like I just like rush and don't do it like how it should be. So like I feel like right now, like I'm kind of taking my time. Like before you saw me kind of round off these edges, because this is gonna go on the end, and I'm gonna paint it. I rounded it off when it was on here so that I didn't have to do it when it was like just sitting here. So, but I'm gonna have to end up doing it to this side, because I think whenever you weld, you want like a little crevice to where the puddle can sit. I think that's what I've seen some people do, but we're gonna try it, see if it helps out. All right, so we got it all cut. Now we have like, this is the center line right here. I'm gonna try to line up this with that center line, but I guess I need to clean these up real quick on both sides so that I can weld them real good. Hopefully, I need to get me like a welding table or something, because this ain't cutting it. Hopefully it'll be all right for this. See how it goes. Looks pretty good, I think. Maybe a little more. My welding may not be good, but I think my grinding skills are pretty subpar. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we're doing some research on how exactly set up our TikTok shop welder. We got 0.30, which is good. Voltage, no gas. I'm doing the electric. Flux 3 or -3, and then I've got something in the 100. I think it's inch a minute. I don't know how to do this. All right, looks like 232 inches a minute. That's not right. I didn't say that right, but whatever that is. And then we're gonna do the V at 1.5. I would assume that means volts, but I'm not really sure. And we've got our welds set up pretty nice. We're gonna, I guess, tack these on real quick and see how it goes. Also got this sick hat, bro. I'm welding. I gotta fit the bill. You know what I mean? Like, I will say this thing kept falling off my head and it was annoying. Hopefully this helps. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay. Dang, that was smooth. Okay, we're getting a lot of this stuff. I think you're supposed to adjust. We'll tack the other side too. All right, well, it's tacked. I think I need to do something to make it to where this stuff doesn't splatter. I'm gonna do some more research. All right, I adjusted my wire speed. We'll see how that helps. All right, tons of these. All right, we've got tons of splatter. I'm honestly not really sure how to fix that, but that's the weld. Show you guys, I took it down a little bit. Now it's like flat, but might throw a little bit more on there, but hopefully that'll hold. And yes, if you're welding, that is welding wire. Wait, if you're wondering, that is welding wire. All right, now we got this primer sealer. And hit it with this first. All right, guys, well, we've got the holes drilled. We've got it painted. It's a little scratched up, but this is where the placard's gonna sit. So my thought was, I'm gonna be putting it right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and clamp it down, which, as you can see, we've got the clamp on there. I'm gonna go ahead and drill our holes right where those are. So another reason why this is on this side of the trailer is because I'm probably gonna be putting another placard right here at one point. So I wanna have one right here and one right here. All right, now that we have it all marked, so I'm gonna take the clamp off and then drill the actual holes. All right, guys, got our holes done. Now we can go ahead and bolt it on. All right, we got it bolted on. Now we'll do that for the rest. Well, I failed to click the record button, but thanks to our wrench we got from the TikTok shop and this socket, we put it on there. All right, we got our bracket on there. Let's go ahead and put the placards on. So for this, I'm using just self-tapping screws, metal to metal. Super simple, super easy. This is what I've used on them in the past. Let me know if you guys found something any better than this. Also, I have to remember to make sure it's not upside down, because I would have put it upside down. I have done that too many times. Yeah, we've got our placard right here, placard right there, and our other placard right here. Now, if I'm being honest, if you look through the back of it, you can kind of see those screws. Honestly, what would work best for this situation is just short bolts. I used what I had handy, and it was these screws. So this is what I've used for the last 2 years. They've never broke on me or anything like that. You know, other than it's sticking out a little bit on the placard itself, they really don't harm anything. So if you guys want it to look just a little bit better, you can upgrade it and just get the tiny little bolts. So if you guys are asking how I mounted my rear placard, I actually didn't mount it. What I did was I actually grabbed a pipe stake and I mounted it to the pipe stake. So in theory, whenever you go to haul a hazmat load, you just grab your placard, throw it in the rear of your trailer, throw a little bungee cord around it, and boom, there you go. Now, I will say the reason I chose to do it this way is because if you look on the back of the trailer, there's really no good place to put it permanently without somewhat of it being blocked. And I don't want to risk any DOT violations, so I figured put it on a pipe stake and you can just take it off, because I don't haul hazmat every single day, maybe like 2 or 3 times a week. Now, I will say for when you do have mega ramps, I feel like mega ramps have a better opportunity for you to actually mount them on the rear of your trailer. Some trailers are different. Some trailers have like a bigger rear end, so you can actually mount it to that trailer. All right, so this is actually filmed quite a few after, but what we did do is we actually got Diamond C to send us over the correct paint. I decided to paint the entire thing. I said, screw it. So we ended up painting all the bolts and everything. So now it actually is matched. What I want you to do is I want you to let me know down in the comments below. What would you have done differently? Let me know how I did with my welding. And without further ado, we'll see you guys on the next adventure. This cop is going to chase that guy down. Here we've got fresh tuna, crab, cucumbers with cold smoked sockeye salmon on top. Normally I would just throw them all in there, but I'm being patient. Cheers, guys.